The hidden dangers in your sanctuary. Imagine this. It's midnight. You've settled into your favorite spot on the bed, surrounded by familiar comforts, soft blankets, a cozy pillow, and the faint hum of silence. Everything feels right. But what if I told you that the very room meant to heal and rejuvenate you could secretly be sabotaging your health? Your bedroom, the sanctuary where you spend nearly a third of your life, isn't always as safe as it seems. For seniors, especially, small environmental factors can have outsized effects. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to allergens, toxins, and disruptions in sleep quality. A dusty corner, an old pillow, or even the wrong type of curtains can quietly chip away at your well-being over time. These seemingly harmless elements add up, turning your peaceful retreat into a hidden battlefield for your health. In this article, we'll delve deep into 5 critical items you should remove from your bedroom and why doing so will transform your space into a true haven of rest, healing, and vitality. Each section will explore not only the science behind these recommendations but also practical solutions, real-life stories, and actionable tips to help you make meaningful changes. By the end, you'll see your bedroom through new eyes, a place where every detail matters, and every choice empowers you to live better, longer, and healthier. Let's begin with one of the most overlooked culprits lurking beneath your head each night. Old pillows, the silent enemy you sleep with every night. A familiar friend or foe? Picture your pillow. It cradles your head, supports your neck, and whispers promises of sweet dreams. Over the years, it has become a trusted companion, molded perfectly to your shape. But what if this faithful friend was betraying you without your knowledge? Old pillows are far from innocent. After 2 years or sooner, depending on usage, they degrade into breeding grounds for dust mites, bacteria, mold spores, and other invisible invaders. Every night, you press your face against this microbial minefield, inhaling particles that trigger allergies, respiratory issues, and skin irritation. And yet, few people ever suspect their pillow as the source of their morning congestion, scratchy throat, or persistent fatigue. The science behind the problem. Dust mites thrive in warm, humid environments like pillows. They feed on dead skin cells shed during sleep, leaving behind waste products that act as potent allergens. Breathing in these particles repeatedly can lead to sinus headaches, watery eyes, sneezing fits, and even cognitive fogginess upon waking. For seniors whose immune systems may already be compromised, prolonged exposure to such allergens poses significant risks. Mold is another insidious threat. In humid climates or poorly ventilated rooms, moisture trapped within pillows creates ideal conditions for mold growth. Even if you can't see or smell it, mold spores infiltrate your breathing zone, contributing to chronic fatigue, respiratory infections, and worsening symptoms of asthma or COPD. Real-life stories. A wake-up call. Take Margaret, a 72-year-old retiree from Chicago. For months, she struggled with unexplained nasal congestion and morning lethargy. Her doctor initially attributed her symptoms to seasonal allergies, but nothing seemed to alleviate her discomfort. One day, while cleaning her bedroom, Margaret decided to replace her decade-old pillow out of sheer curiosity. To her astonishment, her symptoms vanished almost overnight. It never occurred to me that something so ordinary could cause so much trouble, she admitted. Margaret's story isn't unique. Countless individuals unknowingly suffer due to outdated bedding. The solution? Replace your pillow regularly and choose wisely. Practical solutions. How to choose the right pillow. When shopping for a new pillow, prioritize materials designed for hypoallergenic properties and durability. Memory foam, latex, and high-quality down alternatives are excellent options. Look for certifications indicating resistance to dust mites, bacteria, and mold. Additionally, invest in a zippered pillow protector to create an extra barrier between your skin and potential contaminants. Washing practices matter too. Wash your pillowcase and protector weekly in hot water, at least 130 degrees Fahrenheit, to kill germs. If possible, toss the entire pillow in the wash periodically, following manufacturer guidelines. Bonus tip: skin health matters. As we age, maintaining healthy skin becomes increasingly challenging. Old pillows absorb oils, sweat, and skincare products, creating a grimy surface that irritates delicate skin. Regularly replacing your pillow ensures a cleaner foundation for your complexion, reducing breakouts, redness, and irritation. Why this change matters. Your pillow plays a pivotal role in your overall health. Removing old, contaminated pillows eliminates a major source of allergens and toxins, improving both sleep quality and daytime energy levels. Think of it as giving yourself permission to breathe freely again, to wake up refreshed, clear-headed, and ready to embrace the day. Clutter under the bed, the hidden health trap you never think about. Out of sight, out of mind, or is it? Underneath your bed lies a hidden world rarely explored. Perhaps there's an old storage box filled with memorabilia, stacks of magazines collecting dust, or random odds and ends you forgot existed. While this clutter might seem harmless tucked away, its impact on your health is anything but benign. The dust devil lurking below. Dust accumulates quickly under beds, forming dense layers that trap allergens, bacteria, and mold spores. Without regular cleaning, this debris becomes a reservoir of respiratory irritants. When you settle into bed, the air circulates upward, carrying these particles directly into your breathing zone. Over time, constant inhalation of stale, contaminated air leads to symptoms like nasal congestion, dry throat, and persistent fatigue. Clutter's psychological toll. Beyond physical health, clutter affects mental well-being. Even when hidden from view, disorganized spaces subconsciously register as chaos, triggering feelings of stress and unease. Studies show that clutter disrupts sleep patterns by preventing the mind from fully relaxing. Seniors, who often experience heightened anxiety or insomnia, are particularly vulnerable to these effects. Airflow and its importance. Another overlooked consequence of underbed clutter is restricted airflow. Proper ventilation is essential for maintaining fresh, breathable air in your bedroom. When clutter blocks circulation, stale air lingers, making the environment feel heavy and oppressive. This lack of oxygen-rich air contributes to grogginess and diminished energy levels upon waking. How to declutter effectively. Start by peering under your bed. What do you find? If it resembles a mini storage unit, it's time for a purge. Donate and used items, discard expired goods, and organize essentials in sealed, airtight containers to minimize dust accumulation. Vacuum thoroughly afterward, paying special attention to corners and crevices. A fresh start. After decluttering, notice how much lighter and calmer your bedroom feels. Opening a window to let fresh air circulate amplifies the transformation. Many report waking up feeling revitalized and mentally sharper after implementing these changes. Remember, simplicity breeds serenity, and your bedroom deserves nothing less. Scented candles and air fresheners. Smells good, but could be making you sick. The allure of a fragrant bedroom. There's something undeniably comforting about walking into a room that smells fresh and inviting. Whether it's the soothing aroma of lavender, the warm embrace of vanilla, or the crisp scent of linen, fragrances have a way of transforming a space into a sanctuary. For many seniors, scented candles and air fresheners feel like simple luxuries, small indulgences that add charm and coziness to their bedrooms. But what if these seemingly harmless products were quietly sabotaging your health? The hidden dangers of synthetic scents. Behind the pleasant aromas lies a troubling truth. Most scented candles and air fresheners are loaded with harmful chemicals. These products often contain volatile organic compounds, VCs, which are invisible gases released into the air as the fragrance burns or evaporates. Common VCs include formaldehyde, benzene, and toluene, all known irritants linked to respiratory issues, headaches, and even hormonal disruptions. When you light a candle or plug in an air freshener, these chemicals don't just disappear. They linger in your bedroom, settling onto surfaces like pillows, blankets, and walls. Over time, this creates a toxic environment where you're breathing in low levels of harmful substances for hours each night. For seniors, whose bodies are less resilient to environmental toxins, prolonged exposure can lead to chronic fatigue, brain fog, and worsening symptoms of asthma or allergies. Real-life impact, a silent saboteur. Consider Susan, a 68-year-old grandmother who loved filling her home with the sweet scent of vanilla-scented candles. For years, she lit them nightly, unaware of the toll they were taking on her health. Gradually, she began experiencing persistent headaches, scratchy throats, and unexplained fatigue. Her doctor initially attributed these symptoms to aging, but after removing the candles from her routine, Susan noticed a dramatic improvement. "I had no idea something so small could affect me so much," she admitted. Her story highlights how easily overlooked household items can silently undermine well-being. Healthier alternatives for a fragrant space. The good news is that you don't need synthetic fragrances to enjoy a pleasant-smelling bedroom. Natural alternatives exist that not only smell wonderful but also promote relaxation and better sleep. Essential oil diffusers are an excellent choice, offering calming scents like eucalyptus, peppermint, or chamomile without the chemical burden. Unlike plug-in air fresheners, essential oils are derived from plants and provide therapeutic benefits. Lavender, for example, has been shown to reduce anxiety and improve sleep quality. If you're attached to the ambience of candles, opt for natural options made from beeswax or soy wax. These candles burn cleaner than paraffin-based ones and emit fewer toxins. Pair them with essential oils for a safe, aromatic experience. Additionally, consider incorporating air-purifying plants like snake plants, peace lilies, or aloe vera into your bedroom decor. Not only do these green companions beautify your space, but they also naturally filter toxins from the air, creating a healthier environment. A breath of fresh air. Making the switch from synthetic scents to natural solutions might seem daunting at first, but the benefits far outweigh the effort. Within days of clearing your bedroom of artificial fragrances, you'll likely notice improvements in your breathing, sleep quality, and overall energy levels. Remember, your bedroom should be a place of healing, not hidden harm. By choosing safer, plant-based options, you're giving yourself the gift of clean air, a necessity for optimal health and vitality. Heavy dark curtains, blocking more than just light, they're stealing your energy. The appeal of blackout curtains. For decades, heavy blackout curtains have been hailed as the ultimate solution for achieving restful sleep. Their ability to block out streetlights, early morning sun, and other external disturbances makes them a popular choice, especially among seniors who may struggle with light sensitivity. However, while blackout curtains excel at creating a pitch-black sleeping environment, they come with unintended consequences that could leave you feeling groggy, sluggish, and disconnected from your body's natural rhythms. Why morning light matters. Your body operates on a circadian rhythm, an internal clock regulated by exposure to natural light. When sunlight filters through your windows in the morning, it sends a powerful signal to your brain. Wake up. This triggers a cascade of hormonal changes, including the suppression of melatonin, the hormone responsible for sleep, and the production of serotonin, the hormone associated with mood, focus, and energy. Without adequate exposure to morning light, your circadian rhythm becomes disrupted, leaving you stuck in sleep mode long after you've woken up. Heavy curtains block this vital light, preventing your body from receiving its daily reset. As a result, you may find yourself dragging through the day despite getting 8 or 9 hours of sleep. The absence of natural light also affects your emotional well-being. Sunlight boosts serotonin levels, helping combat feelings of depression and lethargy. By keeping your room perpetually dark, you deny yourself this crucial mood-enhancing benefit. Stale air and its effects. In addition to blocking light, heavy curtains trap stale air inside your bedroom. Proper ventilation is essential for maintaining fresh, breathable air, yet thick fabrics impede airflow, turning your room into a stuffy, humid box. Breathing in stagnant air all night can exacerbate respiratory issues, cause dry throat or congestion, and leave you feeling drained upon waking. For seniors, whose immune systems are more vulnerable, poor air quality poses significant risks. Finding balance. Let there be light. You don't have to abandon blackout curtains entirely. Instead, use them strategically. At night, pull them closed to ensure a restful sleep. In the morning, however, open them wide to let sunlight pour in. Even 15 to 20 minutes of natural light exposure can recalibrate your internal clock, boost your energy, and set the tone for a productive day. If privacy is a concern, consider switching to light-filtering curtains. These allow gentle sunlight to permeate while still shielding your space from prying eyes. To enhance airflow, crack a window whenever possible or invest in a small fan or air purifier. Fresh air combined with natural light creates an invigorating environment that supports both physical and mental health. Simple adjustments like these can transform your bedroom into a space that aligns with your body's natural needs rather than working against them. A brighter start to your day. By embracing natural light and prioritizing proper ventilation, you empower your body to function optimally. Try implementing these changes for just a few days. You'll be amazed at how much brighter, clearer, and more energized you feel. Your bedroom should nurture your body's innate rhythms, not suppress them. With thoughtful modifications, you can reclaim your mornings and start each day with renewed vitality. Phones in the bedroom. The tiny screen robbing you of sleep. The ubiquitous bedside companion. It's hard to imagine life without smartphones. They connect us to loved ones, deliver endless entertainment, and serve as our primary alarm clocks. Yet, for all their convenience, phones have become one of the biggest culprits behind poor sleep hygiene. Bringing your phone to bed might seem harmless, but its impact on your rest, and overall health is far greater than you realize, particularly as you age. How blue light disrupts sleep. Smartphones emit blue light, a type of short wavelength light that mimics daylight. When your eyes are exposed to blue light, your brain interprets it as daytime, halting the production of melatonin, the hormone that prepares your body for sleep. This disruption delays your ability to fall asleep, leaving you tossing and turning long after you intended to drift off. Even worse, scrolling through social media or watching videos keeps your mind stimulated, making it harder to relax and unwind. But the damage doesn't stop once you finally nod off. Notifications, vibrations, and even the faint glow of your screen can pull you out of deep sleep throughout the night. Though you may not consciously wake up, your brain remains alert, waiting for the next ping. As a result, you spend less time in the restorative stages of sleep necessary for healing, memory consolidation, and energy restoration. Waking up groggy, foggy, and exhausted is often the direct consequence of letting your phone intrude on your slumber. The emotional toll of constant connectivity. Beyond physical effects, phones contribute to emotional strain. Social media feeds filled with curated perfection can breed comparison, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. Late-night doom scrolling amplifies stress, keeping your mind racing when it should be winding down. For seniors, who already face unique challenges like loneliness or cognitive decline, excessive phone use before bed can exacerbate these issues, leaving you feeling emotionally depleted and disconnected from true rest. Breaking free from the cycle. The solution starts with setting boundaries. Begin by banning your phone from the bedroom altogether. Charge it in another room or place it in a drawer across the room, ensuring it's out of reach and out of sight. If you rely on your phone as an alarm clock, invest in a traditional alarm clock instead. These devices are inexpensive, reliable, and free from distractions. For those unwilling to part with their phones entirely, establish strict rules. Put your device on airplane mode, turn it face down, and silence notifications before climbing into bed. This minimizes interruptions and reduces temptation. Better yet, create a pre-bedtime ritual that excludes screens. Read a book, listen to calming music, or practice mindfulness meditation to prepare your mind and body for sleep. A restful night awaits. Removing your phone from the bedroom isn't just about improving sleep. It's about reclaiming control over your evenings and prioritizing self-care. Within days of adopting this habit, you'll notice profound changes. Deeper sleep, clearer thinking, and boundless energy during the day. Sleep is your superpower, and protecting it ensures you wake up ready to tackle whatever the day brings.